If you've ever wondered what it would be like to turn the United States into are set to take office, that's exactly what they're doing. Now, you may not know that Donald Trump has a long history with professional wrestling. And as it turns out, that history is coming back in a way to body slam America. And so, if this is your dream, if your dream in life is to have more wrestling in America, more body slams, more elbow drops, more clotheslines, wow, you're in for a real treat. Mark Zuckerberg's company Meta Facebook has now added Dana White, which is the Ultimate Fighting Championship CEO, to their board. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Even Elon Musk is tweeting out just 7 minutes ago, "This is cool. Facebook dumps fact checkers in attempt to restore free speech." That's exactly what I want. Dump fact checking. We don't need that. In fact, let's check out some headlines celebrating this. Headline: Zuckerberg Meta board appoints suggest a Trump-friendly future. Mark Zuckerberg further in the direction of MAGA on Monday when he appointed 3 white men, including UFC chief executive and Trump friend Dana White, to the board of directors of Meta. And Mark Zuckerberg and Meta are finding new ways to kiss Trump's ass. Absolutely fantastic.
The recent elections also feel like a cultural tipping point towards once again prioritizing speech. So we're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our policies, and restoring free expression on our platforms. More specifically, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US. After Trump first got elected in 2016, the legacy media wrote nonstop about how misinformation was a threat to democracy. We tried in good faith to address those concerns without becoming the arbiters of truth. But the fact checkers have just been too politically biased and have destroyed more trust than they've created, especially in the US. So over the next couple of months, we're going to phase in a more comprehensive community notes system.
So as you can see, goodbye fact checking, hello community notes, just like Elon Musk and X. So how this works in practice: Elon Musk will often tweet out fake news, misinformation. Sometimes he gets fact checked, sometimes not. It's honestly hit or miss, and he does control his own platform. However, he does tweet out a lot of fake news / quote parody news, which doesn't get fact checked, and he'll claim it's just jokes and stuff like that. So it's not a perfect system, and I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But basically, Mark Zuckerberg is copying Elon Musk, and they're both moving into Donald Trump's MAGA camp. So here's a good example of the type of misinformation, disinformation, and distortion of reality that Elon Musk will tweet out on a daily basis continuously. For example, this is just 8 hours ago, retweeting something he tweeted 11 hours ago, and then even comment on his own tweet 7 hours ago. So basically trying to pump this stuff up. Basically what it is on January 6th, the rioters, he compares them to the movie Titanic, and how essentially the main character is invited and celebrated to come on in, which is not really the truth. I'm sure you guys know. So on Elon Musk's platform, he'll never tweet out any sort of crimes or violence by white people. However, when it comes to the dark people, he'll remind you all day, every day, how dangerous the dark people are, and they're coming to get you. So this is just 6 hours ago, the kind of stuff that Elon Musk tweets out. Now, not everyone is celebrating that tech billionaires are buying politicians. In fact, Leanna Khan is hoping that they don't get any special treatment. Have a listen to this.
Well, look, I can't predict what future people in my position are going to do. It is true that the FTC has been very successful, including in its ongoing litigations against Amazon and Facebook. And so it's only going to be natural that those companies are going to want to come in and see, can they get some type of sweetheart deal? Right? Can they get some type of settlement that's cheap, that settles for pennies on the dollar, and lets them escape from a liability finding in court?
Do you see that happening? Is that what you think is happening?
I hope it won't. But again, I can't predict that. And we are set to go to trial against Facebook this spring, against Amazon in fall of 2026. Of course, they would want a sweetheart deal, and I hope future enforcers wouldn't give them that.
So as you can see, Lena Khan is concerned that the tech bros are going to come in and get a sweetheart deal from politicians that they've bought. However, there are some people who actually celebrate that. Have a listen to this.
Is this going to wear thin with Donald Trump soon?
I don't think so. I mean, look, they appear to be getting along well. Musk was very instrumental in his victory. And I hear Democrats, criticizing the idea that we have unelected people with too much influence over the government. I invite them to pick up the Wall Street Journal from this week and find out that unelected people have been running the government for the last 4 years. I hear Democrats criticizing the influence of billionaires on our politics when you've got this Soros punk running around collecting Democrat politicians like my kids collect Pokemon cards. So I think all the criticism of Musk coming from the left is totally hypocritical, totally over the top. And he is doing something interesting, bringing some transparency to the federal government. It's not a terrible thing.
So as you can see, some people actually celebrate when billionaires come in and collect politicians like Pokemon. As you guys know, you got to catch them all. You got to catch them all. Absolutely fantastic. And that guy is not alone in celebrating billionaires buying politicians. In fact, Melania Trump, right, the wife of Donald Trump, she says, "I'm glad to have a babysitter for Donald." Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. There's even been reporting as well that Musk has basically moved in and now he's renting a $2,000 a night cottage just so he can be physically close to the Donald. He's reached uncle status with the Trump family. However, there also is reporting today that Trump is a little bit annoyed that Elon Musk is around a lot. And Trump has also joked about before that Elon Musk, I just can't get rid of the guy. We'll see. This has been the most interesting relationship to watch because neither of these guys are trustworthy and they're known to screw their partners. So stay tuned for that. And as you guys know, Elon Musk has been tweeting out nonstop about the UK. And I even mentioned to you guys yesterday that there's a possibility he could become a British citizen and, who knows, become prime minister. He's actually tweeting out British stuff again today and about his grandmother. You can see here, "My British grandmother, Cora Amelia Robinson, was an important part of my childhood. She was very strict, but also kind, and I could always count on her. She grew up very poor in England during the Great Depression, only to be bombed in World War II. To earn money for food, she cleaned houses, leaving me in a lasting respect for those who do so. My Nana was one of the poor working class girls with no one to protect her who might have been abducted in present day Britain." So I want to hear from you, viewers in the UK. This has actually been a question. Should Elon Musk be involved in your politics or not? Well, at least according to Elon Musk and Good Morning Britain, I guess it's okay. This is the question. Elon Musk has called for the release of Tommy Robinson and criticized the Prime Minister and Jess Phillips over the Rochdale scandal. He is also reportedly set to donate money to the Reform UK Party. But should Elon Musk stay out of British politics? So I guess 65% say no, don't stay out, and only 34% say yes. I want to hear your opinion if you're in the UK. Should Musk be involved in the UK politics or not? Yes or no? Obviously, if you're being criticized by Musk, you don't want him. It's lies and misinformation. However, if you're on the far right, you're like, wow, please give me money, Mr. Musk. Let's cut a deal. And if UK was not enough influence for you, in fact, Elon Musk is just now tweeting out, if the people of Greenland want to be part of America, which I hope they do, they would be most welcome. And I guess Donald Trump Jr. is in Greenland. Are we buying Greenland or not? Well, Farzad is thinking about it. That's one of the Tesla stock promoters. He's saying, Greenland, 51st state of the United States. Or how about Canada, the 51st state of the United States? That's what these people are actually talking about. Obviously, it's freaking insane. But remember, we're in a professional wrestling and casino world. Congratulations, America. So you're probably wondering, where do we go from here? Well, Trump is announcing a $20 billion foreign money coming on in to build U.S. data centers. So expect that money to basically destroy your community, take your power. But hey, we're going to have crypto and AI. Trump's plan then is to run the nation from Mar-a-Lago. He's blissfully happy in Palm Beach, right? He just wants to hang out in Florida, sip that, I guess, margaritas or pina colada, whatever he's drinking, and then order the military to perhaps coerce and gain control of Greenland and Panama. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. So, guys, if you want a military that is in active use, if you want to threaten and coerce your allies, if you want to take over maybe the UK, maybe Canada, whoever else they got in their mind, if that's the world that you want, wow, you're winning. Congratulations, America. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you on the next video.